Hello everyone, I am James Thacker and the forwards coach here at Hertfordshire RFC Men's, and we are off to Twickenham today. Very exciting day for the County Cup final in Division 3. Now I'm going to be taking you behind the scenes today and showing you everything from a coach's perspective. We're currently here at Hertford RFC, my home club, and we're going to be heading off in a minute on the coach. Everyone getting their last minute coffees and nutrition in. But yeah, be keen to show you along the way and show you behind the scenes at HQ. Full start.
Just there, take a turn and then just drop off it. Yeah, my colleague is there. Once again, he'll move that side.
Size one I could not for me.
We've just arrived at Twickenham, nice and sunny day. On the coach, usually from a coach's perspective, is a good opportunity to have a word with the boys around game plan, which is what we've done. So everyone's feeling pretty confident and nice and settled into the day. And yeah, I'll show you what Twickenham now looks like from our view. But yeah, mood is very buoyant.
Short weather again, is it?
Oh, better late than never, right, mate?
I've been warned it's always chaotic on a Twickenham day, and it's lived up to the billing so far, with a bit of confusion with the passes, but we are here. We're now heading over to warm up just outside the stadium. The stadium's just there, on the little patch of grass that they've given us for warm up. So yeah, always adaptable, Hertfordshire RFU, and yeah, it's going to be continued today. Ready for a warm one. It's hot, it's nice and hot. Probably tell from my appearance I've got loads of sun cream on and a bit sweaty, but yeah, getting revved up now, closer to go. Right, as you can probably hear in the background, it's getting a little bit noisier now, so we must be close to match time. Boys just getting their last minute D set in. John O, the loudest man in the world, leading the charge. But yeah, excitement now building. About 10 minutes away till we're going back into the change rooms, and it's ready to go.
Right, you're going to work in transition mode and you're going to shape. Alright, so you're going to be D in the car park. D the car park. Please chop your steps before you get there. Bibs with me, long bibs defending the car park.
Where's the boys?
Hands on. Men on complete breakdown. Fill the space. Get off the line. Right, fill the space. Get off the line. When you get up, fall back and come into transition the game. Right on. Ready?
And it is Hertfordshire who kick high in. It is often so impressive, the depth of quality that reaches through the English pyramid. And both these sides will be supercharged in a final. All the ball jumbling around in the grass, offloaded to Tremaine Fry, who gets brought down in timely fashion. Big long looping ball. What vision, what hands, what a try from Hertfordshire. And they're
to Shaw to finish off the score. That's some fight to keep going. That's the man that does not want to be tackled, and then offloading, just kept composure as well, and the speed to the breakdown. But for me, it's that pass to...
Carry in green. Now width is offered. Sharp switches, makes it look easy. And Will Titherington, like a javelin against the grain, pierces the Leicestershire defence, and Hertfordshire double their lead. Finale for the Women's Division 3 title. It's a gift sent into the arms of the co-captain Josh Sharp.
That because you can go 0 to 0 pretty quickly when you're going for an intercept. If you go for it and you miss it, then you're in trouble. But that was really nicely read, really smart play.
You're on!
How wide they've got to go. Come on.
Hammering away. They've left the fringes undefended once more. Just a scamper, and it's a...
Very similar outside of guard and bodyguard. There was a massive gap between that first defender, so they're leaving those gaps in there because they're worried about the pace out wide, they're worried about the width, but that they really need to focus on.
A gimme.
It's that second bit of work. It's the second one. There's two parts to it. Tackle, result.
Leicestershire need to sharpen their defensive tools. Titherington on a hat-trick, backdoor boogie, that's glorious. Well, John O'Wicks.
With the penalty of the 3 points, they immediately came back with that intercept and scored, and they've just done the same again. So it is just a class side that responds to being scored against with immediately scoring.
Ricochets off into the arms of Randall, held up on the line moments before. One final offload. And it signals Hertfordshire arms aloft. The Leicestershire players drop to the ground, shattered from a relentless display of courage and a refusal to ever give up. But Hertfordshire, having dominated in the...
It's gone full circle now for us. Like I said to the boys, like 2012 was when we got last success. You fast forward 13 years now, we've got the experience. Now these are the memories going to be built forever. This team of players will never be the same squad again. It happens all the time. Collectively, we've built something now for longevity, but how campaigns go, we will never have that same 23, the same squad of 40 ever performing. And what they've done, they've put an absolute shift in. I'm so proud and privileged to be on this journey. Look, how it goes now, like when you look at the championship, when you look at the clubs, say for example level 3, level 4, right, we've got Old Albania, we've got Bishop Stortford, and if we're not having support with clubs and players release themselves. I get it, it's a long campaign for National 1. When you look at accredited RFU clubs with different counties, we're punching above our weight. We've always punched above our weight, and we've competed, as proven in previous years, and we've competed in the years. But this now, we started to bring something back, and it starts building the foundations. And I said to the boys out there, with trust, right, a team is built on trust, and without trust you have no team. And there's 23 boys, about 40 collectively, that I would trust wholeheartedly. Well, I'll tell you what, it's probably 65 minutes of defence. When you look at it now, we had 4 entries into the first. We had 5 entries into the first half, and 4 of them we scored from them. 4 of them were from transition. We came alive on transition. That's our super strengths to play. You could see the game plan they were going for. They wanted to take it up around the corner, be aggressive. They had that emotional energy in the first 5-10 minutes. We had to waver that storm, and when we did, we showed how ruthless we were. And then it was clinical. It was clinical when we got inside their 22 in the first half. 100% look is one of them where you've got to recognise the momentum. Now, what they did, they got their tails up and then straight away shooting down balls, just coming around the corner and playing the same way. Look, we made it hard for ourselves. We're down to 13 minutes stage. But I tell you what, the boys put themselves on the line there. I said, you've got to find places, whatever is required, whatever you have to do to get the job done. I think that was proven in the second half. We've always said that it's about the mentality you have. You've got to have a champion mindset. Now, when we're saying now, we've got to recognise that actually we leave the break down the line, let's get man on feet. And I'll tell you what, the D and the soft D to make sure we're on overloads, and just the last-ditch tackles when we're forcing the turnovers and changing them, because what you don't want to do, compound an error with an error. Like we were getting pinged, say with the penalties, with the tackle shots that we're getting, we didn't address it, and from that we had a yellow card and a red card. But again, 13 players on the pitch, but I can't stress it enough, that was unbelievable defence. That's what I want to say. Look, when we're saying now, this has been a bit of a 3-year plan. So the foundations have been laid, and there's been some boys that have got a lot of caps. There's 3 players out there that played in the 2018 final. So Carl Garsoy, Steph Jones and Richard Streets, they played in 2018 when we lost to Lancashire, and that was in the Div 1. And then I'm telling you now that when we look at some of the caps now, we're looking at 3-4 caps, some of them in double figures. And when you start building that, there's a little bit of continuity, and that just helps the situation now. So we were based down at Chesham on the 4G. We had 3 away games in the build up to it, and 2 of them were on AGP. So we're fortunate that we had Chesham. So again, we want to train as we play. So being on the situation there, when our home game we were up at Hertford. Again, we trained on the Tuesday, Thursday before that. That's been our base, but the boys are really bought into it, because it's always a hard ask, like in the summer months when they've got a lot going on in the off season, and some of these will be going back to pre-season, 1st of July, you know. So for them, you've got to build positive, enjoyable experiences, and days like this is why we do it. Moments like this, why we say that we commit to the programme. I seldom agree with you, and I think maybe the best 2025 back with the updated lab, and why we still buying. I've had boys here saying I'll play it week by week. I've had training, but what happens is when you get on the pitch, it's fucking boots and the air fellas. I love to defend. We defended for 60 minutes for fucking game today, boys. That's more fun than this. And when I said about trust, I look at each other in the eye game. The team is built on trust, and without trust, you have no team. 2025 boys, I signed it out, I dropped the mic, I fucking love this best fellas, and I appreciate everything. Big hearts on 3, 2, 3,